Kind of just showing what's happening.
I mean,
that's more something we can go to game 2, maybe.
Well, it looks like he's got a variety of different business here.
All right, well, here it is.
There's the ancient tomb. Does
Oh,
he have
no,
Simian
don't do
Spirit
it.
Guide?
Oh, no.
Don't do it to him.
Come
Not
on.
turn 1.
No,
Not like this.
Not like
Not
this.
like this, no.
Oh, no.
All right. Hoey picks up his cards.
Oh.
Since they've seen each other's deck lists, since they've seen each other's deck lists, there's no point in trying to hide it and fake like you have any basic land. It's just over. Like,
I need help.
20 seconds. I think your prediction that this match goes faster than the Belcher matchup might come to fruition, because it is unlikely that the Belcher matchup is done shuffling.
I have been beat so bad by these Charlotte's Bug players that I wish I had more empathy right now. I just don't.
So why don't you just show us some blood? Oh, that's the condescending Blood Moon shake.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
All right, so it's time for trivia. It's trivia time.
Not a lot of time, so you better answer this question fast.
I got a question for you.
Excellent.
Okay, so for 6 months of 6 months of premium, the question for you is, what devastating, horrendous enchantment, and also has a form of a creature, you can give us a creature or the enchantment, turns everything into mountains, shuts off everything.
Oh, you're talking about, like, for instance, in the last match that we just saw?
Was that a match or a game?
A game, the last game.
Was that
Sorry,
even a game?
You're right.
Was that a game? I don't think.
No, that was definitely a game. But
20
we're
seconds,
looking
like
for
a game.
we're looking for the name of either the enchantment or the creature.
How about both? Let's make it difficult.
No. That's too
hard?
No, we could do both if you
Let's
want.
do
It's just
both.
you only have 140 characters.
All right, so both. We can fit them on there. Put a little
Honestly-
space in between both. Give me both. 'Cause
Honestly,
you know what?
if you can just name the celestial body and the bodily fluid, it's like that. No, you know, if you can just. No, this is true.
Continue.
Yeah, like. What's funny to you?
I guess
This
bodily
is
fluid
true.
is an interesting.
No, like
reference
for
here.
instance, it's not the saliva sun.
Right.
I'll give you that much
I
of a
understand.
clue.
It's
But what
it's
enchantment
the bile
and
moon.
what creature? And remember, the enchantment was originally printed in the Dark,
Yes.
which is the same set that Amnesia, Ball Lightning, Blood Moon, and Maze of Ith were in.
Well, how about Bad Moon?
No, it wasn't in that set.
What set was that in?
Bad Moon was in Alpha.
Okay.
Yeah, Bad Moon was much
I thought it was
worse
in
than
something
Blood
else
Moon.
too.
Yeah, it was also in Beta.
Yeah.
And Unlimited
Yeah,
and
Unlimited. So I went
Revised.
through the whole series there.
Well, not all of them. It's not in M14, but.
Yes, it should be.
But then the other one is part of the that cycle from cards in the Time Spiral block.
Yes.
Where they kind of bring it back a little bit.
Right. Where
And,
you have different candelabras, you have different feature sites on a body.
No, careful. Candelabras from a different cycle.
Okay.
Because remember, there's one
That was a
cycle
block, right? It was a
yeah,
full
there's
block.
one. There was one that was like artifacts, like for
And
instance.
then the enchantment and the artifact one, yeah.
Yeah, like obviously there's the maze one also, because
Yeah.
there's one for land, one for artifacts, one for enchantments.
Right.
But what they all cost the same. The two different cards we're looking for. Just a lot more information than you need. Just tell us the name of the creature and the enchantment that turn everything into mountains.
For 6 months of trivia, or excuse me, 6
Make sure to
months
tweet at
of
us at SCG
premium.
Live, hashtag SCG Premium, and honestly do your part to make sure that other people don't play these 0 basic land decks.
Yeah, let's go on. Let's make it right now a thing, okay? Don't leave home without some basics. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous world out there. I mean, you know how embarrassing it is to get ghost quartered and then just not even shuffle your library? Just look. That's embarrassing. Have some respect for yourself here. Play some basics.
By the way, the answer to the trivia question from earlier, not this trivia question for the premium, but the trivia question earlier for nothing, about which Ninja Turtles police description is actually listed on Reuben Bresler's shirt. The answer we were looking for is Raphael. He is cool but rude.
we have
Leonardo is the leader of the gang. Donatello makes machines.
Oh.
Donatello, yeah. And then also Michelangelo is a party dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a party dude. I got that one. Someone on Twitter, Nicholas Grayson, told us that Urtai Corrupted was actually eaten by Squee. He was recharged in a machine, and Squee mistook him for a bug. Is that? That sounds crazy.
I told you, Urtai does not actually impact the storyline very much.
Okay.
He is about as important as the last bug that Squee ate.
That's pretty funny. A lot of good Twitter conversation here. Just keep tweeting at us, and I'll take a little read and. Something interesting there for the stories that we have told today. So far, these legacy matches have been so quick that we've had time for Patrick Chapin's stories galore, and we've had time to learn and be entertained. So if you guys have a question, I'm sure we can.
I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah,
What I do know is that there's a real shortage of good storylines coming out of the Mirage sort of, like, there were supposed to be so many threads that could have been picked up on. Like, why didn't we hear more about Zilrion of the Claw? You know what I mean?
I have no idea what that is.
That's the guy that gets the dragons out of your deck. Like, he was the original. Like, he's just this 3-red legend that
Gets dragons out of your deck?
Yeah. Yeah, whichever ones you want.
Oh wow. I think the only card on Mirage, or well, let's see, let's see. Lions Out Diamond. That's from Visions, right? Is that from Mirage?
That's from Mirage.
That's from Mirage. Okay. So we have that's probably the best card out there. Oh, how about the what's that? Dreadnought, right? Was that from that set too?
Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Yeah. So Phyrexian Dreadnought actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, no, because Phyrexia, like, it's like this amalgamation of bodies and things forming into the.
That's why it's so big and so hard to cast. You got to do a lot of work to get them in play. The real way, anyway, not the cheaty way. All right, so we're drawing our opening hands here. We have Matt Hoey. We'll say he's mulliganing.
Yeah, he's got to mulligan to something meaningful. Now, what kind of interaction does Hoey actually have that can help him in this? You know, we were talking before about how he needs Deathrite Shaman.
Hope's relative. I guess to give him a life preserver here, or.
I mean, I guess.
Definitely Force of Will. You have to.
He doesn't really have anything besides Force of Will, right? Like, maybe.
Flusterstorm. You have to bring on the play. You bring Flusterstorm.
What does that even do?
It counters the Blood Moon. No, it's only instant sorcery. Oh, no. I'm thinking about Spell Pierce.
Yeah,
oh.
no.
Oh, never mind. You're right. Not true. So Flusterstorm actually doesn't do anything against his deck, does it? I don't think so.
No, neither Blood Moon nor Magus of the Moon is countered by Flusterstorm.
I wonder why.
Blood Moon or Magus of the Moon. Neither one is countered by Flusterstorm.
The two cards. I wonder, maybe if we're not going to run any basics, maybe you should have a few more answers to a Blood Moon here. Maybe a Spell Pierce.
If you're just going to lose anyway. Okay. Sometimes you got to just be like, I don't give a darn what you're talking about. I'm out here to get wild. And you just get wild.
I mean, you did make it to the top 4. We're not going to count them out yet. Anything in Magic's possible. Sometimes you don't have the Blood Moon.
So, if you have 2 Humilities and 2 Opalescences in play,
I have not answered this question.
and you have a Soul Sculptor, you know they used to at every Pro Tour.
Sign me out.
They used to have it every Pro. Okay, hold on. We'll get back to the Soul Sculptor question. This is actually relevant, but first, a turn 1 Bayou from Matthew Hoey.
Incoming or Deathrite Shaman, one of the two.
Starts with the Deathrite Shaman.
Okay,
Reuben Bresler
has.
Let's see. He does have a Magus of the Moon. He has
Magus,
mountains. He doesn't have any accelerators, though, does he? Oh, he does. Wow. So he has a turn 1 Painter. Oh, he decides not.
He's gonna hold off and just do the turn 2 Blood Moon.
Yeah, he doesn't want to open himself up to getting wastelanded.
Right. I like this play a lot.
When he has such a powerful.
I like this play a lot. He definitely knows what card wins it for him. I think Matt has the Abrupt Decay.
He does have the Abrupt Decay, which makes me think that this is a little.
He has Magus too, though, so he has a backup here.
Yeah, and he's even got a red Elemental Blast to protect it.
Yeah, so he's going to float blue and a black, or excuse me, green and black, and he's going to go ahead and blow it up.
Yep.
Curious he didn't attack with Deathrite last turn.
He was saving the mana.
Oh.
I think he's like...
Attack. I'm saying attack with Deathrite, just to get that 1 damage in.
So what if Reuben... Does Reuben have Wasteland, do we know?
I don't think so. We're looking at his list currently.
Wasteland's a little loose with...
I don't think so.
With Blood Moon and Wasteland.
He already plays 8 colorless lands. I don't think he has any more than that.
Yeah, but...
yeah, he's playing just Arid Mesa, Ancient Tomb, Mountain City of Traders. I guess he's just super safe. Why not? Safe. 1 damage is 1 damage. What's 1 damage, you know? Alright, so Matt Hoey. Fetching.
So what's he gonna? I mean, is he gonna try to stick a Planeswalker? I mean, he needs something to move this game forward a little bit, right?
A Jace out against a Blood Moon is probably the only shot in the dark he has here. Okay, so
increases the clock by committing a 1/1 to the board.
All right, so interesting thing here now. He catches up with that 1 damage. Let's see if it gets down to 1. That'd be interesting. He has a couple land in the graveyard. So Deathrite Shaman, even though there's gonna be a second Blood Moon here, and is he crossing his fingers?
I got bad news for you. Yeah. All right, so he does have 2 more mana for the rest of the game, but if he holds his cards, eventually he can discard land so that he can make mana. That's his big plan.
All right, so Matt Hoey, definitely not in auto concession mode yet.
No, not by any means. He's still got 2 damage a turn. I mean, that's an 8-turn clock.
Yeah.
Which is a hell of a lot better than his game plan last game.
Right. pretty much a better than any game plan this deck has had on camera today.
Yeah, so I mean, and Hoey knows that this is a rough spot for him, but you know what? He's got a good. I don't know about that playing the Creeping Tar Pit though. It's not like you need the mana. You just hold him and eventually discard
him. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. I hold him here. So we have.
Oh no, the clock is cut in half.
Yeah, he actually has a Magus of the Moon too, so he's gonna be able to block Death Ride on the ground too.
Yeah, but the Strix has flying.
Oh, he's gonna blow
but it's
them up.
blue.
Yeah. All right.
So
Yeah.
sick. Oh, so
Oh,
he
he's gonna
locks him
blow
out of
both of
mana.
them. Yeah, this
So
is
now
gonna-
all
that's
Reuben
it.
has to do is be able to get rid of this Strix.
He has another one in his hand. He has another blast in his hand. That's it.
Yeah, and this is pretty much the now. Reuben probably wants to blast this before. I was gonna say he doesn't want Hoey drawing a Force of Will to protect the clock.
Yeah, I would have blasted it now because the game ends again. So I mean, once this is gone,
Strix gets in there. Reuben's on a
mean,
10-turn clock.
technically, hey, it doesn't really matter. At this point, he could take it for a few turns. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, a grindstone. So he's actually dead this turn,
dead,
and
yeah.
with permission. Yeah, okay. So here's the grindstone.
All right.
Oh, we got a reader.
And as you
All
said,
right.
Hoey, who will leave this game with his top 4 money, and then he's going to become a professional wrestler like he suggested earlier, right? He's got the.
I certainly suggested no such thing.
You did too. It was Cameron.
So
You said
Reuben
he looked like a
activates
professional wrestler.
Reuben activates grindstone.
We're going to need to go back into coverage here. Look it
We're
up.
continuing. He's checking to see every time if Reuben is apparently catching the triggers. Okay, there's the hand.
Okay. Can't walk back the stairs. Look at him. See? Remember?
That is a tough matchup for Charlotte's Bug.
Remember when we talked about 100-0 matchups?
That is a tough matchup. And Charlotte's Bug is the most popular deck in the format, which, I mean, we said before, we think Imperial Painter, this mono-red monstrosity, is the best deck in the room.